Here we are, folks. It's officially time for the 57th edition of Englishing with Jings. I'm your host, Brandon Lobbshire, and I have something in my throat. Nothing coffee can't fix. Okay. Big 57, and we're discussing Madagascar today. That's right. Such a curious place. Such a diverse, okay, how do I say this? The animals, the landscape, so different than everything else around the world. Okay, but you know the drill. We have to start off with everybody's not favorite, the coronavirus update. All right, it looks like we're nearing or just past 136 million cases, almost to 3 million deaths, almost to 110 million recovered. This is good news. Okay. All right. USA, 31,869,980 total cases. 575,593 new deaths. No, total deaths, I'm sorry. 24 million recovered, 6,870,798 active. That's a small number for the US. They're actually recovering. All right. On to Europe, where I'm at, we have 639,476, 5,700 total deaths, 550,000 recoveries, and 83,000 active cases. Better than before, but still not good. Okay, let's move on to Asia. India leads the pack as usual. 13,358,805 total. 169,305 dead. 12,081,443 recoveries. And 1,108,057 active cases. Okay. Let's scroll way down to Hong Kong. All right, 11,569 total, 207 deaths, plural. It's early for me still. Total recoveries, 11,193. This is great. Only 169 active. And last but not least, Taiwan, 1,056 total cases, 10 deaths, 1,020 recoveries, 26 active. Okay, Taiwan, you're so lucky. So lucky. You know what? Let's check out Madagascar, huh? Madagascar has 27,548 cases, 493 deaths, 23,481 recoveries, and 3,574 active. Might as well throw in the subject, right? Okay. Does it for our coronavirus report. Let's go to the vaccine report. All right, almost there. Okay. And here you see this is total vaccinations per 100 residents. Somehow, Israel has passed the threshold of 100. They've vaccinated 118% of their population. I don't know. I think they're giving it to other people too. I think this is why. I read an article that they are sharing their vaccine with the Palestinians This is good. Very poor country, probably don't have the means necessary to purchase vaccines. So good for Israel. All right, Chile, 61%. UK, 56.6. Bahrain, 54. US, 53. Wow. So that tells me that around 170 million people have been vaccinated in the United States. Okay, Serbia, where I'm at, 41.68. Hungary, 40. Uruguay, 28. Turkey, 21. Brazil, 12. Russia, 9.3. China, only 11.1. India, 7.1. The UAB, United Arab Emirates, 90.2. These little islands are all over 100, of course. That's pretty much it for the big countries, I believe. Look at this, North America, 33.8. Wow. Iceland, 25. Lithuania, 23. Appears Serbia is still number one in Europe. Okay. Wow. Crazy. All right, that's going to do it, guys, for our vaccine report on the 57th edition. And you know what that brings us to? Horoscopes. That's right. Let's do some horoscopes, huh? Shall we? All right, here we go. We'll start off with Aries, as usual. Okay, Aries, you're flying high this week as projects and plans are going smoothly. But Aries, watch out for the landing at the end of the week. Uh-oh. This week begins on Sunday, April 11th, with the new moon in your own sign of Aries, along with Venus in Aries, making a square to Pluto in your house of reputation. This is your new moon. It sets the new beginning energy for you for the year. Having it in conjunction with a Venus-Pluto square indicates you may be obsessed with something, a person, place, or thing. This fascination could elicit a physical response with your heart pounding and butterflies in your stomach, indicating excitement. Okay, on Tuesday, April 11th, the sun in Aries makes a sextile to Mars in Gemini in your house of communication. Today's a good day to have faith in your ability to understand challenging communications. This could be a legal document or trying to decipher the cryptic verbal clues of your teenager. Whether you're struggling with legalese or trying to determine what emoji is safe to use, it's time to trust yourself. Hi, Celia. Let me wave. Oh. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the show. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, you could be a productive machine this week. Watch out for a monkey wrench in the works as the week comes to an end. With the new moon in Aries, Venus in Aries is rising in your chart. It's making a square to Pluto at the zenith of your chart. These two planets sit in highly noticeable points in your wheel, revealing any possessiveness or jealousy you might have. The new moon lighting up your house of secrets may bring some information to you, but consider keeping your reaction under control if possible. More will be unveiled over the next few weeks. Okay. The sun in Aries makes a sextile to Mars in your house of cash money. Now, Taurus, you're back on track and assuming your usual leadership role when it comes to finances. You could be helping a family member get their budget to balance, or perhaps you're working on your own finances and finding ways to save an extra dollar here or there. Considering your money can bring you more financial success. Okay. On to Gemini. All right. Others may be cheering for you this week, but don't take it for granted, Gemini. At the end of the week, there could be crickets. Not good. With the new moon in Aries in your house of community, along with Venus, also in Aries, making a square to Pluto in your house of resources from others. Today, you might feel a little obsessed with financial security. It's possible to secure some financing over the next week to help you through a challenging situation or expand your business. But this level of obsession and focus may not allow you to see all possibilities. Ask a friend for advice. All right. The sun in Aries makes a sextile to Mars in your own sign of Gemini. Today, you can accomplish the work of a whole team of people. Your mind is clicking things off rapidly, and you're able to make tough choices with ease. You could have others lining up to follow you, and at the end of the day, if you still feel buzzed with energy, consider going for a run. Okay. On to Cancer. Cancer, you make an impressive showing this week, but there's no time to rest on your laurels. This week begins on Sunday, April 11th, with the new moon in Aries lighting up your house of career. At the same time, Venus in Aries makes a square to Pluto in your house of partnerships. The new moon highlights your good intentions, but you also have obsessive emotional thoughts about a person you know well. This partnership could be hitting a temporary bad patch. Today, it would be better to step back and allow the energies to settle down. The sun in Aries in your house of authorities makes a sextile to Mars in your house of spirituality. This is the classic let go, let the universe aspect. But Cancer, the crab rarely opens its claws to let go. Releasing a personal obstacle can go a long way to helping you with your career. This could be related to a fear of success or a fear of overwhelm. And today, you could let it go. All right, on to Leo. All eyes are on you this week, Leo, as you have the answers. But at the end of the week, you could bite off more than you can chew. Typical Leo. With the new moon in Aries in your house of wisdom and spirituality, additionally, Venus in Aries makes a square to Pluto in your house of habits and well-being. Today, you could commit yourself to a course of action or better health, a job, a more loving relationship, and this could lead to future success. The sun in your house of education makes a sextile to Mars in Gemini in your house of community. You may be working with your kid's school on a project or a parents' committee, or you may be in a community group helping bring education opportunities to neighboring towns. Today, taking care of others can benefit you in ways that will become apparent in the weeks to come. Okay. On to Virgo. All right, Virgo. This week, you have a golden ticket to opportunities, but don't wait too long to cash it in. This week begins on Sunday, April 11th, with the new moon in Aries in your house of resources. At the same time, Venus, also in Aries, makes a square to Pluto in your house of risk-taking. You may get incredibly excited about a stock or bond opportunity today. Your ability to do a deep analysis of prospectuses or spreadsheets quite good today. This is not a time for a gut decision, Do your research and you'll find the answer. The Sun in Aries makes a sextile to Mars in your house of career. Today, dealing with the HR department or management can prove to be very helpful. You are seen as being open to the suggestions of others and that you take thoughtful action. You may be offered an opportunity to help the community through writing, teaching, or advising. This is also a great day to get contract work. All right, exciting stuff, Virgo. On to Libra. Okay. Others hold the door open for you this week, but by the end of the week, you might have to push open your own door. With the new moon is in Aries, lighting up your house of relationships. At the same time, Venus, your planetary ruler, makes a square to Pluto in Capricorn in your house of home and family. There could be a contention at home. As you are focusing on blazing a path of your own, trouble could be due to jealousy or possessiveness on the part of a family member. But Libra, you don't generally like confrontation. And so you may be working hard to find a compromise. The Sun in Aries makes a sextile to Mars in Gemini in your house of personal philosophy. Today, you have faith in your ability to achieve, but action needs to be taken to prove your concept. This aspect can bring you an incredible amount of energy, but your inclination today may be to spend it on study rather than implementation. Focus on what you can produce today. All right, you got that, Libra? All right, good. On to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, you're highly effective this week, blazing through your list of things to do, but by the end of the week, you could run out of steam. With the new moon in Libra in your house of habits and routines, at the same time, Venus in Aries makes a square to Pluto in Capricorn in your house of brain power. Most habit loops have three parts: a trigger, a routine, followed by a reward. Disrupt any of these three parts, and you can break the habit. Today, you have the power to break a long-held habit by breaking it down into its parts and see what you can disrupt. All right, the Sun in Aries in your house of work makes a sextile to Mars in your house of investments. Today, cash money can be made, specifically passive income. If you take the time and effort to review your investments, check in with investment professionals to get their advice, look at where you can take profits or where you need to adjust your investments for future income. All right, cash money, Scorpio. Okay, on to Sagittarius. You can have a lot of fun this week, Sagittarius. Why does Sagittarius have to have all the fun? But toward the end of the week, you want to rein in these wild horses. Okay, this week begins on Monday, April 11th, with the new moon in Aries in your house of fun and adventure. At the same time, Venus makes a square to Pluto in your house of cash, money, and debt. Besides any limitation imposed by the world, today you may be feeling locked in due to your own financial picture. It's time for some creative thinking to see how you can manifest what you want with the resources you have now. This is more doable than you think. The Sun in Aries in your house of creativity makes a sextile to Mars in your house of partnerships. Today's a good day to enlist somebody's help. This could be your significant other or close friend. Choose someone who is adventurous as you are and take action today on a cherished goal, like more personal freedom, more time spent in the mountains, or how to incorporate your favorite activities into your daily life. Okay. On to Capricorn. Capricorn, you could be finishing up several important projects this week, but check your notes twice so you don't miss anything. With the new moon in Aries in your house of family, at the same time, Venus in Aries makes a square to Pluto in your own sign of Capricorn. Today, there could be some upheaval at home. It's possible that something breaks and requires costly repairs. There's a temptation to throw everything out and try to start over, but this is a good day to listen to what others want and think about what you want. Try to find common ground. The sun in Aries makes a sextile to Mars in your house of work and routines. This is a great day to put yourself on a new health regimen. You could make food from scratch, add a yoga routine to your morning, or go for a run in the evening. This is high energy aspect that can bring you some true satisfaction if you use it for your well-being. All right, on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you're quite popular this week. Everyone wants to speak to you, though at the end of the week, someone may give you the cold shoulder. Ouch. Okay, with the new moon in Aries in your house of comprehension and assimilation, at the same time, Venus in Aries makes a square to Pluto in your house of hidden power. Today, you could unlock an interest or talent you didn't know you had. You might stumble upon some information that opens a new obsession. In your house of movement and dance, how many houses are there? I'm curious about that. Makes a sextile to Mars in your house of adventure. Today's a great day to get on a bike and ride up a hill, or you might take a bar class and remember your days of ballet. Grab the kids and dance around the kitchen as you dry the dishes. Break your routine and do some dancing. All right, last but not least, we have Pisces. All right, financial success is possible this week, but Pisces, be careful, or you will end up spending the extra that you receive. This week, with the new moon in Aries lighting up your house of finances, at the same time, Venus in Aries makes a square to Pluto in your house of cash money derived from career. You may be thinking you are financially stuck. Perhaps you can't increase your current salary without adding more hours or getting a degree. It's time to look at new possibilities and potential streams of income. Now, the universe can help you find some new avenues. The sun in Aries makes a sextile to Mars in your house of family. Today, you can have a great time with your family, playing games or doing outdoor activities. If you're in a new love relationship, it's possible you're moving in together. And while that's a little chaotic, there's still the excitement of setting up house together. All right, peeps. That is going to do it for the 57th edition of astrology. Okay. It's time for my favorite and your favorite vocabulary. All right. Am I still looking at vaccine statistics? Okay. Coffee break. Okay. Bear with me for 1 second here. I'm never 100% ready, I swear, guys. But that's okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Drum roll. And the first word for our 57th edition, subject being Madagascar, lemurs. Lemurs. Say it with me, everybody. Lemurs. Okay. Any of various arboreal, diurnal, or nocturnal, chiefly arboreal primates of Madagascar and the Comoros Islands that usually have a longish muzzle, large eyes, very soft woolly fur, and a furry long tail, and that feed on fruit and plant parts, such as leaves, flowers, and seeds, and sometimes insects and small animals. Note, unlike most other primates, lemurs have a well-developed sense of smell. Physical and genetic characteristics indicate that all lemurs descended from a common prosimian ancestor that arrived in Madagascar approximately 55 to 60 million years ago. Wow. And also, though matriarchy is rare in primates, female dominance is the norm for most lemur species. Okay, interesting. So King Julian is a myth. It would be Queen Julie. Makes sense. All right. Interesting tidbit there. I was not aware of that. All right. Oh, I hope I say this right. Number 2, baobab. Or baobab. I think baobab. I could be wrong. You know what? Hold on a second. I want to make sure that I'm saying this right because I am really not familiar with these trees. Hold on 1 second. I want to tell you how to say it the right way, of course.
Baobab.
Baobab. Okay. Baobab. Baobab, everybody. Say it with me. Baobab. Very good. Okay. A broad-trunked tropical tree of the silk cotton family that is native to Africa and has an edible, acidic fruit resembling a gourd and bark used in making paper, cloth, and rope. Any of several related trees, chiefly of Madagascar and Australia. These trees are so funny looking, man. Exactly, Celia. I have to move my phone just to see the comments. I don't like that. I never said that word before in my life. That's definitely foreign to me, but now we know. Baobab. Okay. I'm learning with everybody. Number 3, wild. Wild. Say it with me, everyone. Wild. Very, very good. Okay. Wild means living in a state of nature and not ordinarily tame or domesticated. Growing or produced without human aid or care. Related to or resembling a corresponding cultivated or domesticated organism. Not inhabited or cultivated. Not amenable to human habitation or cultivation. Uncontrolled. Wild. Okay. If you guys hear some pounding, I think my neighbors might be doing some construction early in the morning. I apologize for that. Okay, next, number 4, we have bustling. Bustling. Say it with me, everybody. Bustling. Very good. Bustling is full of lively activity. Active, busy, engaged. Okay. On to the next. Number 5 is destination. Destination. Say it with me, everybody. Destination. Hi, Nancy. We're talking about Madagascar today for our subject. Okay. Destination is the next word, and the definition is the purpose for which something is predetermined or destined. An act of appointing, setting aside for a purpose, or predetermining, or a place worthy of travel, or an extended visit. It's good to see you, Nancy. The show's not the same without you. And I'm ready for you to come on live one of these days. All right. Number 6, diversity. Diversity. Say it with me, everyone. Diversity. Very good. Okay. Diversity is the condition of having or being composed of different elements, a variety. The inclusion of people of different races, cultures, etc. An instance of being composed of different elements or qualities. Okay, diversity. Good word, good word. Madagascar is so diverse. All right, on to number 7, adventure. Adventure, say it with me, everybody. Adventure. Perfect. Adventure, an undertaking usually involving danger and unknown risks, an exciting or remarkable experience. To venture upon, to try. Very good. Very, very good. All right. On to number 8, mangrove forest. Mangrove forest. Say it with me, everybody. Mangrove forest. I don't know if I'm going to find a definition for mangrove forest. No, just mangrove. Okay. Any of the genus Rhizophora of tropical maritime trees or shrubs that send out many prop roots and form dense masses important in coastal land building and as foundations of unique ecosystems. So this is a whole group of these mangrove trees, mangrove forest, right? Okay, very cool. I want to go to the mangrove forest. All right, next. Oh, look at the picture. That's a mangrove forest. That's beautiful. Okay, next, number 9, snorkeling. Snorkeling. This one's not easy. Say it with me, everybody. Snorkeling. Very good. Okay, a plastic tube that allows a swimmer to breathe while keeping the head or face under the surface of water. A tube housing air intake and exhaust pipes for an engine that can be extended above the water's surface so the engine can be operated while the vehicle is partially or so. Okay, that's about a vehicle. There's a snorkel vehicle. Did not know this. To operate or swim submerged using a tube to breathe air from the surface. Okay, snorkeling. I have done this. It is fun. And it's time for our last word for the 57th edition of English Englishings, and that is spectacular. Spectacular. And it would definitely be spectacular to see this place. Say it with me, everybody. Loud and proud. Spectacular. Perfect. Of relating to or being a spectacle. Striking, sensational. Something that is spectacular. That's not a definition. Very synonymous with, like I said, striking, sensational, spectacular, something that's just flat out awesome. This is spectacular. Okay, that's going to do it. for the 57th edition. Vocabulary. I'm always sad at the end because these vocabularies are always so great. Okay. You know what? Let's start off with a little reading about Madagascar. And then maybe we'll watch a video towards the end. It's, Madagascar has to be seen to experienced. Reading just doesn't cut it. I'm sorry. And I would really love to go there and witness the beauty of the nature. It's just amazing, striking, spectacular. Okay. Madagascar, officially the Republic of Madagascar, and previously known as the Malagasy Republic, is an island country in the Indian Ocean, approximately 400 meters off the coast of East Africa. At 592,800 square kilometers, Madagascar is the world's second largest island country. The nation comprises the island of Madagascar, the fourth largest island in the world, and numerous smaller peripheral islands. Following the prehistoric breakup of the supercontinent Gondwana, Madagascar split from the Indian subcontinent around 88 million years ago, allowing native plants and animals to evolve in relative isolation. Consequently, Madagascar is a biodiversity hotspot. Over 90% of its wildlife is found nowhere else on Earth. See? The island's diverse ecosystems and unique wildlife are threatened by the encroachment of the rapidly growing human population and other environmental threats. Of course. Let's just kill everything. That's human nature. Oh, that makes me so mad. Okay. The archaeological evidence of the earliest human foraging on Madagascar may date up to 10,000 years ago. Human settlement of Madagascar occurred by Austronesian peoples arriving on outrigger canoes from present-day Indonesia, where the contemporary social and religious situation was that of Hinduism and Buddhism, along with native Indonesian culture. These were joined around the 9th century AD by Bantu migrants crossing the Mozambique Channel from East Africa. Other groups continued to settle on Madagascar over time, each one making lasting contributions to Malagasy cultural life. The Malagasy ethnic group is often divided into 18 or more subgroups, of which the largest are the Merina of Central Highlands. All right, hold on. Let's talk about geography a little bit. Okay, climate. The combination of southeastern trade winds and northwestern monsoons produces a hot, rainy season, November through April, with frequently destructive cyclones, and a relatively cooler, dry season, May through October. Rain clouds originating over the Indian Ocean discharge much of their moisture over the island's eastern coast. So it rains a lot. And then it's really dry. The Central Highlands are both drier and cooler, while the west is drier still, and a semi-arid climate prevails in the southwest and southern interior of the island. Okay, as a result of the island's long isolation from neighboring continents, Madagascar is home to various plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Approximately 90% of all plant and animal species found in Madagascar are endemic. This distinctive ecology has led some ecologists to refer to Madagascar as the eighth continent, and the island has been classified by Conservation International as a biodiversity hotspot. Madagascar is classed as one of 17 megadiverse countries. The country is home to 7 terrestrial ecoregions: Madagascar lowland forests, Madagascar subhuman forests, Madagascar dry deciduous forests, Madagascar ericoid thickets, Madagascar spiny thickets, and Madagascar succulent woodlands, and Madagascar mangroves. Okay. More than 80% of Madagascar's 14,883 plant species, wow, are found nowhere else in the world, including 5 plant families. The family, I'm not going to try to say these names. Woo-hoo. Lots of different species are found here alone, as are 6 of the world's 9 baobab species. I don't remember how to say it again. Damn, that's bad. The island is home to around 170 palm species, 3 times as many as on all of mainland Africa. 165 of them are endemic. Many native plant species are used as herbal remedies for a variety of afflictions. Of course. Excuse me. Okay, I want to know about. Here we go. Like its flora, Madagascar's fauna is diverse and exhibits a high rate of endemism. Lemurs have been characterized as Madagascar's flagship mammal species by Conservation International. In the absence of monkeys and other competitors, these primates have adapted to a wide range of habitats and diversified into numerous species. As of 2012, there were officially 103 species and subspecies of lemur. I did not know that. 39 of which were described by zoologists between 2000 and 2008. They are almost all classified as rare, vulnerable, or endangered. At least 17 species of lemur have become extinct since humans arrived on Madagascar, all of which were larger than the surviving lemur species. Oh, that makes me so sad. Humans are the devil. They deserve to be here just as much as we do. Nah, cool. I'm mad. I don't want to read anymore now. Okay, I will. A number of other animals, including the cat-like fossa. I love lemurs, by the way, are endemic to Madagascar. They're not even threatening. They're not even mean. How could you kill them? Okay, over 300 species of birds have been recorded on the island, of which over 60%, including 4 families and 42 genera, are endemic. The few families and genera of reptile that have reached Madagascar have diversified into more than 260 species, with over 90% of these being endemic. The island is home to 2/3 of the world's chameleon species, including the smallest known, and researchers have proposed that Madagascar may be the origin of all chameleons. Cool. Endemic fish of Madagascar include 2 families, 15 genera, and over 100 species, primarily inhabiting the island's freshwater lakes and rivers. Although invertebrates remain poorly studied in Madagascar, researchers have found high rates of endemism among the known species. All 651 species of terrestrial snail are endemic. These are a majority of the island's butterflies, scarab beetles, lacewings, spiders, and dragonflies. All right, enough. We need to see some video. That's just all there is to it. Hold on. I'm mad about people killing off lemurs, so I want to see the beauty of Madagascar. Oh, that makes me so mad. Okay, let's see. Has to be a good one. It's all about the cartoon, guys. Disney cartoon. That's all I can ever find. Mm. Ooh, 43 minutes is way too long, but that's probably a great one. Okay, bear with me. It's going to take a minute. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. I have to try it before I buy it, guys. Bear with me. No. I swear, if I see one more video about the cartoon Madagascar, I am going to snap. Not what I'm looking for, okay? This one's going to have to do. I know it's long, but okay. We have time. Okay, 1 minute. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Okay, let's run this by the team and we'll get this started, huh? This one. I just want to look. I just want to watch what it actually looks like. I think these are all pictures, guys. I think. Oh no, I think that if Instagram dies, I apologize, guys. I don't think it will, but we'll see. Maybe it will. Oh, battery power 5%. I thought 50% would be enough. A battery, come on, man. Maybe that's a bad video. Let me find something better. The tiny chameleon. You see that thing? Look at the landscapes. Wow. I hear you. Your mic's open. Very good. Okay, this video's not good. Okay, let's do this one, boss. This one's so much better, I think. Yeah, here. Ooh, did you see him take that insect? That was so cool. Oh man. 1%. Instagram, we're gonna have to split early. I'm so sorry. It's gonna die. It's actually gonna die right now. Okay, no problem. Wow. No audio and your mic's open. Ooh, I hear audio now. It looks crowded. You didn't expect that. Oh man, this is so beautiful. They're pretty animals. How could they kill them? So pretty. I had a question from a panelist. She's wondering if there's a McDonald's in Madagascar. I'm gonna look that one up. If there is, I'm gonna snap. I'll bet there is. Oh, yes, there are McDonald's there, but the fewest of all continents. Good. Never mind. It should be no surprise the remote island of Madagascar remains free from this fast food chain. Yes, no McDonald's there. I want to go. Lemur face. King Julian style. I can be a lemur. Isn't that cool? Where's the music? I lost the music. Okay. Dancing giraffe's always better than not dancing giraffe. So I guess I have to go back to myself. But I wanted to be an elephant first. Oh, Madagascar is so cool. Okay, fine. No more Madagascar animals. Hold on. I still have to be. What else can I be here? Oh, there's definitely hippos. Let's be a hippo before we go. Oh, yeah, this is the best one. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Madagascar. Pure beauty, guys. Pure beauty. And I think we should have one more small video before we go, because seeing it, everything. It really is. So let me find one more. Okay, shh. Hippos are so cool. Okay, what else? Ostrich? They have ostriches there too? Okay, we can do that. One more video.
Forget everything the film series taught you. Well,
such a beautiful place, so diverse. As we've said in the beginning, you won't find these animal species or plant species anywhere else in the world. So this is special. A white rhino, maybe? What do we have for white rhino? That's not white rhino. Dirty hippo? So stupid. Okay. Let's go back to normal.
To your bucket list. Number 10, Malagasy time. Anyone who's ever taken a trip to the Caribbean or Southeast Asia is likely well versed in the concept of island time. Well, in Madagascar, it's referred to as Malagasy time, and it's not just a saying, it's a way of life. Essentially, Malagasy time means that things run a little slower on the Earth's 4th largest island. Hurry is not a part of the local lexicon, and people tend to be more laid back in their day-to-day
lives. Oh man, it has
a
to
trip
be
to
so
Madagascar
great.
means you'll get to experience this
delightful
cultural phenomenon firsthand. Number 9, flora. For most people, knowledge of Madagascar's flora begins and ends with the world-famous baobab trees, the country's magnificent natural skyscrapers that tower over the landscape. However, the country is home to more than 12,000 plant species, making it one of the most biodiverse places on the planet. It's been estimated that 96% of Madagascan trees and shrubs are endemic. This means that many of the plants found on Madagascar cannot be found anywhere else on Earth.
So lush.
Entire plant families are endemic to the island,
such
making
a
it
gift
a
from the
diverse place of
gods.
natural
It really
beauty that you need
is.
to see to believe. Number 8, fauna. Similar to its flora, Madagascar's wide array of wildlife consists primarily of endemic species. Both can be attributed to the fact that the land
Look at
mass
them,
has been
they're
isolated
so
from its continental
cool.
neighbors for roughly 70 million
They're so
years.
chill.
Popular species of animals that are native to Madagascar include the fossa, the Malagasy giant rat,
doesn't look
lemurs,
happy.
and literally hundreds of species of birds, reptiles, amphibians,
From what
and
I
freshwater
understand,
fish.
lemurs are
have
really
become synonymous
gentle
with the country,
creatures.
and a trip to Madagascar isn't complete without visiting Lemurs Park in the city of Antananarivo. In fact, all 100 species of lemur are endemic to Madagascar.
Oh my
Perhaps
God,
that's why they
they're
had
so
such a large role in the feature film series of the
I
same
wanna
name.
pet them.
Number 7, food. Malagasy cuisine is the byproduct of its French colonial history, geography, trade, and migration.
I wanna be
These
a
4
lemur.
pillars have shaped the country's diverse culinary scene, which will both shock and delight
I'm gonna
your
be a
taste buds.
lemur.
Popular staples include zebu meat, made from the distinctive cows that dot Madagascar's landscape, which is often served in stews or grilled on a skewer, and romazava, a braised meat dish
That's
typical
it.
of tomatoes, mixed greens, garlic, and ginger. You'll find plenty of spices, coconut, rice, cassava, and beans peppered throughout Malagasy cuisine, making for a national culinary culture that's diverse and oh so tasty. And for those of you hoping to snap the perfect Instapic of your meal, don't worry, Malagasy dishes are as visually vibrant as they are delicious.
Good cuisine
Number 6,
too.
it's an adventure getaway.
They're making
if you're
a
making your journey
case
all the way to
for
Madagascar,
a
you really want to make the
vacation
most of your
spot
time
here.
there. And in Madagascar, that means exploring its natural wonders. Adventure holidays are becoming increasingly popular, and to keep up, Madagascar now offers multiple tour options for adrenaline junkies looking to get off the beaten path. From trekking and rafting expeditions through the Paranet Nature Reserve to a 14-day off-roading tour that takes you deep into the heart of the country's diverse landscape,
so
Madagascar
great.
has no shortage of options for your adventure holiday. With so many endemic species of flora and fauna, getting up close and personal with them should be on everyone's Madagascar bucket list. Number 5, Malagasy culture. Years of trade and migration with its East African, Arab, and Southeast Asian neighbors, as well as decades of French colonial rule, have diversified Malagasy culture, making it unique yet strangely familiar in some regards. While the major cities have seen a shift towards more Western-style food and clothing in recent years, tradition is alive and well in the rural areas. Still, you'll find men and women wearing lambas, a wrap worn around the waist, eating romazava, and playing the valiha throughout the country. Sport remains an important part of everyday life in the country as well, with merengue, a form of hand-to-hand combat, and the board game Fanorona, both being immensely popular. Number 4, it's affordable. Madagascar is slowly becoming more accessible to travelers, despite its limited infrastructure. There are now regular flights to and from the country, with a round-trip flight during the low season costing you approximately $1,200 from the United States and $800 from Europe. Within the country, however, your money goes much, much further.
Okay.
Renting a private car and driver for the day will only set you back $50, while the average cost of a meal is $4. You can typically get a hotel room for as little as $20 to $60 a night, but there are luxury resorts where you can easily spend considerably more. That being said, Madagascar is a very affordable place to visit, all things considered. Number 3, Antananarivo. Madagascar's capital city is a vibrant microcosm for the entire country. It's a place where you can experience history, culture, nature, and culinary delights all in a single day. From the magnificent Rova of Antananarivo, a royal palace built in the 17th century, and the eclectic mixture of French colonial and Malagasy architecture, to the must-see tradition of Hiragasi, an all-day event comprised of music and dancing, Antananarivo is the beating heart of Madagascar. The previously mentioned Lemurs Park is a must-visit, as is the Croc Farm, where you'll get to see the Nile crocodile and countless other animal species. For the sights and smells of the country's culinary scene, be sure to visit Analakali Market, a fun if somewhat chaotic experience that'll dazzle your senses. Number 2. National Parks. From Andasib Montandia National Park and its lemur population to Amber Mountain National Park and its plethora of picturesque waterfalls, Madagascar is teeming with places of immense natural beauty just waiting to be explored. In 1990, Tsingidi de Bemaraha Strict Nature Reserve and National Park was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, due in part to its unique limestone cliff formations, which are as stunning as they are dangerous. One of the best places to go for a hike is Isalo National Park. Covering an area of 314 square miles, the park is noted for its arid landscapes, canyons, unique rock formations, and of course, for its sizable lemur population. Seriously, these cute critters are everywhere. Number 1. It's off the beaten track.
Great.
Like Iceland and New Zealand before it, Madagascar is a remote island that is slowly becoming a tourist hotspot. However, the country's tourism boom is still very much in its infancy, which means that many of its best sites have yet to be overrun by selfie stick-waving tourists jostling for the best profile pic. There's a purity to visiting this far-off land of lemurs and baobab trees, an experience in the not-so-distant future. For now, there's limited infrastructure, spotty Wi-Fi, and you will not find a McDonald's anywhere on the island. If that doesn't get your travel juices flowing, we do not know what will. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Mojo Travels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Okay. If there was one positive thing to take away from that video, no McDonald's. This is great. I think my glasses are making my lemur eyes weird. Better, much better. Okay, people, I don't know what else to say. I mean, you see these beautiful baobab trees behind me. You've seen the lemurs, you've seen the incredible landscape. And I even turned myself into a lemur just for the show. So having said this, before I go, I want to let everybody know that if you are looking to improve your English, there's only one way to go. Jing's Learning. Here at Jing's, we understand what it takes to help you with your conversational English. We help you with your grammar, your sentence structure, your vocabulary, and pronunciation. So, having said this, look no further if you're serious about improving your English. We're accepting new students right now as I speak. And having said this, I want to thank everybody for attending this 57th edition of Englishing with Jings. Please comment about what you've seen. If you have any experience with Madagascar, please feel free to share it with everybody. So, having said this, it's time to end our 57th edition of Englishing with Jings. But good news is, we'll be back next week with number 58. Everybody have a fabulous week. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.